Welcome 5th District. This is Ruby H.
and Noah M.
Today's is Monday, September 8th, 2025.
Today is also International Literacy Day.
Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with individual and liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
There are no birthdays to celebrate today.
Today's yummy lunch includes chicken tuna, yogurt entree, bento box, pepperoni and cheese, bento box with eggs,
Soft tortilla, paradise punch, assorted fresh fruits, vegetables, and milk.
Miss Park is here with some special announcements and a Mindful Monday moment.
Good morning, 5th District. Let's start with our Mindful Monday moment. We're going to do our 5-finger breathing, so go ahead and put one hand up, spread your fingers. And as we trace our fingers with our other hand, we're going to breathe in as we go up a finger and breathe out as we go down. Ready? Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and out, breathe in and out, in, out, in, and out. Way to go. All right. I had so many roar words in our bucket this morning, so I'm going to split them up throughout the week. So if you had one from Thursday or Friday, you might hear it sometime this week. For today, Miss Brown's class from Miss Dawes demonstrated respect by working as a team to keep their Jenga towers up. Miss Kuda's class from Miss Dawes demonstrated orderliness by having a clean workspace. Theo in Miss Cox's class demonstrated resilience by waiting patiently when he was excited about losing his first tooth. Ridgely in Miss Cox's class demonstrated respect and accountability by always joining in when we are learning and sharing on the carpet. Winnie in Miss Cox's class demonstrated accountability by always putting her name on her paper. Navy in Miss Cox's class demonstrated resilience by using her strategies to calm down and move forward when she was feeling sad. Charlie in Miss McKeever's class demonstrated respect by working nicely with her partner in math. Dustin in Miss McKeever's class demonstrated resilience by always trying his best in math. Danny in Miss McKeever's class demonstrated accountability by taking his time on ELA work. Willa in Miss McKeever's class demonstrated respect by always having eyes on the speaker. Miss Cox's whole class from Miss Dawes demonstrated accountability by naming one way to take care of a book. Talia in Miss Huntington's class demonstrated resilience by carefully composing on an attention-grabbing intro. Charlie in Miss Huntington's class demonstrated respect by kindly reminding the teacher about something. Reese in Miss Clark's class demonstrated accountability by explaining both vocabulary meaning of last. Colton in Miss Clark's class demonstrated accountability by explaining author's purpose using our anchor chart. Quinn in Miss Cox's class demonstrated accountability by always singing along with the class. Judah in Miss Cox's class demonstrated respect and orderliness by picking up trash and throwing it away. Connor in Miss Cox's class demonstrated orderliness by being safe and quiet in the hall. Kara in Miss Cox's class demonstrated orderliness by being safe and quiet in the hall. Miss Hallengren's red table demonstrated accountability by rereading their story silently. Mackie in Miss McKeever's class demonstrated all of our behaviors by always being on task, working quietly, and following directions. Liliana in first grade from Miss Dawes demonstrated respect by following all directions. Nora, Hank, Tucker, and Madeline in Miss Clark's class from Miss Dawes demonstrated orderliness by cleaning their table. Charlie in Miss Gothney's class from Miss Dawes demonstrated respect by using self-control by stopping and thinking. Teddy, Audrey, Logan, Isabella, Houston, and Eliza in Miss Yates' class from Miss Dawes demonstrated respect by using a quiet voice in the library. Miss Morris's class from Miss Dawes demonstrated orderliness by sitting like Mountain Mermaid or crisscross. Luke in Miss Huntington's class from Miss Dawes demonstrated respect by using a quiet voice during checkout. Patrick in Miss Brown's class from Miss Dawes demonstrated respect by reading quietly during checkout. And last but not least, Bianca in 5th grade from Miss Dawes demonstrated orderliness by using a quiet voice in the library. Way to go.
It is now time for the 5th District commitment.
At 5th District, we are kind, safe, do our best, and have fun. Dynamite Dragons, give a roar.
Have a marvelous Monday, 5th District.